am so excited to be here today. So, hello, wonderful caregivers. Why do I call you a caregiver? Because I know you are providing some type of care to somebody. And if not, you should be caring for yourself. I am so excited to be here. And yes, you are wonderful. So, as I am queuing up my slides, do me a favor. Drop a one in the chat if you are caring for a loved one, a parent, a spouse, friend, client, child. Drop one in there. Well, I see the ones coming in. Okay. And if you are feeling stressed with all the demands that are pulling at you, put me in the chat. Me, I see, I see. All right. All right, let me share my screen here because I am excited to share what I have. All right. In the chat, if you can see my screen and hear me okay, put a one. All right. So, disclaimer, the views and tools shared in this presentation are my own and not endorsed by the AI Insight Summit. So, I will be sharing about the calm, C-A-L-M, and the chaos. AI tools every caregiver needs to know. Now, yeah, I love a good acronym, y'all. So CALM stands for something. You will learn in this presentation how AI can save you time, reduce stress, and simplify caregiving for families and professionals like yourself. And if you stick around to the end, I have a bonus for you you don't want to miss. My name is LaShonda, also known as Lily G. I'm the CEO of Remedy Senior Care Concierge. I'm a nurse, a licensed social worker. And listen, I help you help them. Now, I want to know, did you know if unpaid family caregivers were paid for their time, the value will be over 600 billion a year in the US alone? Yes, I said billion. That is more than the entire US defense budget. All right, I want you to watch this video. Let me make sure I share with sound because I want you to hear this. Okay, here we go.
Let me paint a picture for you. It's 6:15 a.m. You've hit snooze twice and finally roll out of bed, still exhausted from staying up late finishing a work presentation. Your teenager forgot to finish a school project, your inbox is overflowing, and your mom has a follow-up doctor's appointment you scheduled last week but can't find the sticky note with the time. Again. By 8:30 a.m., you're on a Zoom call, trying to sound engaged, while silently Googling what to do when elderly parent refuses medication and texting your brother, who still thinks checking in once a month counts as helping. Then you receive a reminder. Your mom's medication refills were due 2 days ago and now the pharmacy is calling again. You're pulled in 1,000 directions, constantly reacting, never feeling fully present anywhere. The guilt is real, the pressure is real, the burnout, oh that's real too. Now imagine this. What if you had a digital helper that could create a personalized checklist for your mom's medications, summarize that long discharge paperwork into plain English, find a local caregiver support group in seconds, and even help you craft that it's time to step up email to your sibling? That's what AI can do, not replace your love, but give you the bandwidth to actually breathe.
Does this sound like you? Drop a one in the chat if you can relate. So here's the facts. Let me know in the chat if you ever heard of the sandwich generation. And I know Dr. Walker yesterday spoke about it. Yes, okay. So here's the facts. Nearly 1 in 4 adults in the US are part of the sandwich generation. These adults are caring for both child and an aging parent at the same time. Most are women, about 54%. The typical sandwich generation caregiver is a working woman in her late 40s and early 50s. And listen, 68% of sandwich generation caregivers say they are stressed about money. And one in three are dipping into their personal savings to care for caregiving expenses. Now imagine digital helpers for caregiver. Yes, help is on the way to help with medication management, to help with all that medical information, to give you the resources that you need, and to help you communicate with family. So in the chat, and type yes, yes, that's what I need. So are you ready to hear about the CALM framework? Let's watch this.
What is the CALM framework? Think of it as your digital family to the rescue. C. ChatGPT, AI, assistant for quick answers and planning. A. Anthropic's Claude, thoughtful AI for writing and emotional support, helps draft messages, journal thoughts, and reflect. O. Lookup with Perplexity, AI-powered search engine, finds reliable medical and caregiving information instantly. Last but not least, M. Manage with Notebook LM, AI organizer for notes and records, keeps track of medical records, routines, and care notes.
Listen, y'all, like I said, I love good acronym, but I love a good nickname as well, okay? So introducing the CALM framework. So we got C for ChatGPT, unchatty, I like to call, the supportive wise who always there to chat and lend a helping hand. Then we had Anthropic Claude, the compassionate, thoughtful uncle who knows how to make you feel seen and heard. Then we have Look Up with Perplexity, Sister Plexi, that smart, responsible older sister who always got the facts and knows where to find the answer. And we have the diva of them all, M, managed with Notebook LM, Grandma Lola May, the loving grandmother who keeps everything organized and in its place. So let's get to this. I am so excited about this. Let's get into our demo here. All right, let's get into ChatGPT. So right here you have, what can I help you with? This is where you put the prompt in case you never ever use ChatGPT or unchatty, should I say. All right, for the sake of time, I already had a prompt in here. Okay, let's go to the top. I need a meal plan for my mother who has diabetes. Unchatty said, absolutely, I'll be happy to help you create a diabetes-friendly meal plan for your mother to make it personalized and effective. I just need a little more information, so don't ever be worried about the perfect prompt. Chat will ask you for what it needs. So we have questions down here, right here, and so I just simply answer. She has type 2 diabetes, high blood pressure. She doesn't take insulin. She usually eats 3 times a day. She loves pizza. She doesn't like vegetables. She likes Southern food. Someone else will cook. Okay, so here we have it. We have a 7-day Southern-inspired diabetic meal plan. How cool is that? And that took what? Not even a minute, less than 2 minutes to do that. Okay. There we have it. Look at that, day 6, day 7. Not only that, Unchatty said, would you like for me to turn this into a printable PDF or give you a grocery list? I said, yes, ma'am. Give me that, please. And guess what? Oh, we have a PDF. We can just print it off, put it on the fridge. Not only that, here we go. We have the grocery list. We can take it with us. Everything that we need. How cool is that? So now we have Anthropic Claude, that's your supportive uncle. So listen, in Claude, I said I need to create an email to my brother who is not helping with my mom's caregiving. Claude said, I got you. Got some questions here, follow-up questions. I answer. Bam, an email. We need to talk about mom's care. Right there is thoughtful. You don't have to sit in front of a computer hours trying to figure out the words to say. It's right there. Next, we have Perplexity. Denise did an excellent job with telling us about Perplexity. Perplexity acts like a supercharged search engine, quickly delivering clear, trustworthy answers without the endless scrolling. So here I just say, listen, compare adult daycare versus in-home care for aging parents, pros, cons, costs, which is best? Bam. Not only that, I got 41 sources here. Sister Plexi is going to give it to you all, okay, with reference, okay? So we got our pros, our cons, we got the costs. We don't have to look at all this information on Google. It's all right there, easy to read. And not only that, we have some related questions, so we can certainly go down that rabbit hole if we need to, okay? So I want to get to this because I'm excited about Manage with Notebook LM, your AI organizational system, Grandma Lola May. So let's get into this demo because I'm excited about this. Let's get into it. Hello, wonderful caregivers. Okay, we are in Notebook LM. It says, welcome to Notebook LM, or should we say Grandma Lola May? Okay, so we have here where you can create your notebook right here. For the sake of time, I created a care plan for a mom. So let's get into it. Okay, so we have care plan for mom. You title what you want your notebook to be. And here I just made up some information for Mom Doe. Okay, so we have appointment reminders. I went and got some links to articles concerning her condition. Mom Doe has COPD. She has early stage dementia. She was recently hospitalized. So I just uploaded information, appointment reminders, and more articles. And it's easy to upload. You can upload files from your computer using this, or from your Google Drive, just simple. Here you can get links from the website, just like so. Paste your URL in here, simple as that, okay? And here you can copy and paste. My wonderful caregivers, of course, if you're a clinician, you do not want to upload any private health information. Now for yourself, your parents, your child, it's up to you whether or not you want to upload a document, or you can simply just copy and paste. Take the information, copy it, and paste it right in here, my wonderful caregivers. It's just that simple. Okay, let's get out of here. So this is the source. So in here is pretty cool. So this is the chat. So with all this information here, you can simply just put it in the chat. Here's the chat box right here. I already put something in. Give me a list of mom medication. And voila, here you go, a list of mom medication. I put what are some questions I should ask during the neurologist's appointment for mom. And voila, there you have it, a list of questions to ask the neurologist. How cool is that? All right, so we're not even done. Wonderful caregivers, we are not even done. Okay, so over here, I think this is the best part ever. Okay, so over here we have a podcast, 24 minutes worth of information here. So we're going to sample that, but let's go down here because this is pretty neat too. So down here, you can actually, let's go over here, mind map. You can get a mind map. Let me tell you how it looks. So you just press that, it comes over here. Voila, look at that. We have a caregiver resources. So my visual learners, this is awesome for mind mapping, visual. You got your chronic conditions, bam. That's Mom's Doe chronic conditions. And COPD. What are some things that we need to be aware of, okay? So it just goes on and on and on. Okay, let's get out of this. So here you have study guides, a briefing doc, timelines, FAQs. Here you go, study guide. You can make it into a study guide. All the information you put over here, you can make that information into a quiz and a study guide here. This is pretty neat right here, glossary of key terms. Right here, this is very useful because some terms you just do not know, like sundowning. some people, unless you have that experience, it's like, what is sundown mean? But it gives you the answer right here. A phenomenon in dementia where confusion and agitation worsen in the late afternoon and evenings. I didn't even know about this until I started working on the floor and had someone who was a sundowner. Okay, pretty interesting stuff. All right, let's just go back up here. Let's go to, there we go here. Okay, right here, understanding and managing COPD. Understanding and supporting individuals with dementia. Look at all this information just from the information that we provided over here in the sources, okay? Oh, let's go up here. This is a briefing. Now, look at this now. This is a briefing of the documents and different things that we put in here. How cool is that? Main themes, key ideals. Wow, look at that. But the best part of all is this here. My wonderful caregivers, this here. So let me let you listen to just a little snippet of the podcast. All right, this is the best part. I'm just going to let you listen just to a little bit of it, but my goodness, listen to this.
The learner, you've really given us a lot to work with here today.
Yeah, it's like a
whole puzzle.
It is a puzzle.
Of information about Mom Doe.
Right. And you want to make sure you're seeing all the angles.
And that's why we're here for this deep dive.
Absolutely.
We're going to try to synthesize all this stuff into a clearer picture of what her health is like right now, and then what we should be considering as we think about the future.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So looking at everything you've given us here, we have medical appointment reminders.
Yeah.
For pulmonary and neurology, we have information from the CDC and ADA.
Yeah.
The Caregiver's Guide to Dementia Behaviors.
Mm-hmm.
Mom Doe's Hospital Discharge Summary. The Primary Care Follow-Up.
Mm-hmm.
The Medication List. Helpful tips from the NIH and AARP.
Wow.
This is quite comprehensive.
It is. And what really...
Goodness, that is only just a snippet. Listen, I have 24 minutes and 42 seconds. Do you hear me? Of information that they break down. I can listen to this on my drive to work. Okay. And best of all these tools I talked about are free. So in the chat, put the fire emoji if you thought this was amazing. I see. Yes, thank you. All right, so I want to leave you with this, wonderful caregivers and change makers. With tools like Notebook LM, our dear grandmother, Lola May, and the full Calm family by your side, you can go from feeling scattered to supported, from burnt out to balance, and from just surviving to actually thriving. This isn't just about technology. It's about liberating your time, your energy, and your peace of mind. So next time, caregiver, when you have chaos, when it creeps in, I want you to take a deep breath, and I want you to remember calm is just a click away. You got this, and you are not alone. And I have just a token free guide. It will go over all the tools that we talked about today. And I gave you some handy prompts to help you make the most of the Calm Guide. I should call it a book because it's 52 pages, but it's easy to read. And also I created a chat bot called Care Guide that will help you help support caregivers like yourself. Thank you so much for your time and attention today. I have the QR code there. You can scan it and you'll have access to that guide. Thank you.